Ahoy mateys, are you ready to keep on scrubbing the day? Because we have returned to Monkey Island, and where we left off the previous episode, we actually had a little bit of chat with the voodoo lady here. And before I just jump on out of here, I actually noticed a few things. As I was editing the previous episode, I noticed that we have a trivia card hiding right over here. And as you guys know, if I now go back into the book right over here, we can actually try to answer some more questions. What animal is featured on Bella Fisher's ship? A fish, a dog, an old banana, a narwhal. So what animal is featured on Bella Fisher's ship? Oh god. Bella Fisher. To be honest, I'm not quite sure exactly. I'm gonna go with a narwhal. It's not this one, so we messed it up. Gosh dang it, dude. And of course, we cannot answer it anymore. What? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to find that card anymore, right? And answer it. Man, I should have paid attention there. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of these cards we're gonna have to answer right, but apparently you're not gonna get all of them. Anyway, that being said, also we are gonna have another disguise here, apparently.
Symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
What?
Too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
Yeah, I actually needed one.
Always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Huh. So maybe I gotta bring that to the voodoo lady if I go ahead and grab it from the museum. I guess I just gotta figure out how to grab it.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
Yeah, because they're on discount. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing we gotta do here. Oh, man, I'm kind of pissed that I messed up that trivia card, though, fortunately. Alright, anyway, nothing we can do about it now. So, what I'm gonna do, let me make my way... Wait, what was that? Is that another trivia card? It is! So, apparently there's gonna be trivia cards spread up everywhere. The thing is, I'm not that good with trivia cards. Scurvy Island is famous for Bella's fishing spots, a scurvy outbreak, its nightlife, limes. So Scurvy Island is famous for its nightlife? Gosh dang it. I'm not good at these things. What the heck? That is so annoying. Anyway, let me make my way inside the scum bar. I am gonna keep on looking around. Oh, who do we got here? We got Cobb apparently. And I do see another trivia card underneath this thing. Let's try to answer this one as well. Captain Kate Capsize. Captain Kate Capsize was made governor of many islands. Doesn't appear in the Monkey Island game. Was wrongly imprisoned on trumpet up charges. Runs a used coffin store on Fat Islands. Captain Cat Capsize? Doesn't appear in the Monkey Island. Was wrongly imprisoned. I don't know which one it is, to be honest. It's not that one. Gosh dang, I'm so bad at these. And I see... Actually, that is not another trivia card. Man, I gotta focus on these questions, though, to be honest. To try to get all of them.
Nice and hot. I wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Does that mean that I could actually leave Guybrush over there to see if he's gonna burst into flames? I wonder... I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna just try to do that. What is that sound? That was definitely not Guybrush bursting into flames. Let me just go in here. Let's see if I can find some more of those trivia cards around. And also, what I want to do is just chat with the cook. Hey, do you know where I can buy a mop?
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Well, this got very creepy all of a sudden for some
Any
reason.
questions?
How can I find the mop handle tree? What kind of wood is there? Is a tree? What about the head of the mop? Yeah,
What
let's
about
go with
the
that.
head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can just buy a
Are
mop?
you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Dang it. Okay, what kind of wood is the
What
tree?
kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
And how do I find the mop handle tree? Yeah, let's go with
How do I
that.
find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Man, seriously? Am I just supposed to actually
Okay.
make my own mop?
Guess
I
I'll
was
do
really
it.
hoping I could actually
What's
just find
wrong?
one.
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
It
Even
should have
the
been called
coolest
Mop
professions
Quest.
involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Man, I absolutely love that guy versus actually telling the story to Boy Brush.
Stay away from my mom.
Dang it.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Alright, so we cannot steal it from this fella. Of course we cannot. Alright, well, I do not see any trivia cards anymore. Even though I'm not good at those either way, so I am gonna definitely have to try to do those once again. But first, let me have a chat with Cobb.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years, you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Huh, the place does seem different from what I remember.
The place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Huh, well, I'm going to find the secret of Monkey
I'm gonna
Island.
find
Wanna
the
come?
secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Actually the sound of him is now saying, don't ask me about Loom anymore. Oh, well then, why don't you just take it off?
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man
Fuse
at
with
this
it.
point.
What? Alright, come on.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Man, say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Say it.
Fine. You mean
There
the
we
latest
go.
masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
There we go. Fan service.
Nice
Not talking
talking
to you,
to
buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, can I chat with these
I'm
parts?
gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Huh. It is.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Don't look now, but I
Alright,
think
nothing
there's a
else we
leech.
can chat with these fellas apparently.
Off.
Alright, let's keep it going. As I was saying, I don't see any more trivia cards, so let's just head on out. Now, pretty sure those trivia cards are just gonna be hidden absolutely everywhere. Just gonna have to pay attention for them, and I'm gonna try to probably answer them a little bit later on, not just yet. For now, let me keep on making my way, I guess, through here. I wonder if I can go to the back. Is that gonna be a possibility? Oh, we can't go to the map. Look at this. Man, Melee Island looks so different than it used to. So this is of course the Low Street. We got the LeChuck's ship over here, and we have a shipyard as well.
What
This is
happened
new.
to Stan's previously owned vessels?
Now it's Tan's previously owned vessels. What?
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Oh man.
It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Ah, there was an S here. I can notice it now. And of course, we cannot buy a ship.
This used to be such
That's
a
the
bright,
problem.
cheery place.
Because previously, in the previous game, we actually managed to get ourselves a ship from here.
There was a time when
To buy from
every
Stan.
mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
All right. Is that a what is
It's
that?
a
Is that
dried
a
up old
cheese?
sea sponge.
Ah, take it. There we go. What about the bucket?
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Which means I'm probably not gonna need it.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
What about this part?
It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
Oh man. Yeah, it's all broken down, unfortunately. And of course, Stan is not here anymore either.
The windows
More like
all
Stan,
boarded
not
up,
Stan.
and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Oh, an old toothbrush. Yeah, I don't think I can actually make my way inside there, can I?
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Alright, anyway, unfortunately, nothing we can do over here. At least not yet. So, let me check on the forest, governor's mansion. Yeah, let's go to the forest. Huh, what is this?
Warning.
Ooh,
The dark forest
holy
ahead
smokes.
is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
yeah, I'm probably gonna need a map if I want to go through this one day. What about the bridge? What is this? Admire the tiny
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
boat. Okay.
Museum
Ah,
of
this is the
Pirate
museum. So I'm guessing this is where I gotta get my
I
eye
used to
patch
love these when
for
I
the
was 6.
disguise.
Lore. Yeah, until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
All right, let me go. Let me try to go inside.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
I was just looking at this one. I'm guessing this is the one that I need, right?
Eye
The
patch worn by
yep.
Captain John Laney.
This
the
is one that I
pirate of
need.
1,000 faces.
Definitely need
What
this
can you
one.
tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
What's
Lucas
this
lag.
melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring
Spoiler
the
alert.
grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
All right, buddy. What about this? Is that a part of my old map?
That map looks familiar.
That's
does.
1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
I kind of like it that we're getting a little bit of lore from the past Monkey Island games in
How
this
on
museum.
earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are.
This is no
but it
role-playing,
just
buddy.
doesn't
Come
quite
on.
square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
All right, buddy. Talk to the museum curator. Now, what else can I talk to? I think I'm gonna have to talk with him about grabbing this eye patch, though, but I'm not sure how to grab it.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good
Thieves.
to know.
Awesome. What about Elaine
What's
poster
the story
here?
with the wanted poster?
That is
that
the
Elaine?
earliest known wanted poster.
Ah, never mind, it's Captain Kate Capsize, yeah.
Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall
That is
stuffed
correct.
with
That's
my
exactly
personal
what
adventures,
happens.
But somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so
And I
great
messed it
about
up with the
this
trivia
museum.
cards.
Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Now, from here on out, whenever I'm gonna find myself one of these trivia cards, I'm gonna save them until I actually get the answer, because I may just not remember them right.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
All right, and what about
was
this one?
cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was
What?
governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Oh my god, he actually burned it with a candle. Seriously, dudes?
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Not part of this game, I guess. All right, what else should I do? Oh, the coffin.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Well, that's why he's not doing a great job about it, buddy. All right, in that case, let me chat with him about that eye patch. I think I'm gonna have to talk him to give it to me.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow. Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
Hey, what?
I guess
No,
you could
I'm
say
actually
that.
the one.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of
I'm
Monkey
going
Island.
to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Okay, your museum is quaint.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are these of any
Are any
value?
of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Well, do you have the maps of the
Do you
forest
have
here?
maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Yep, they're gonna have to go back there to try to get ourselves a map.
Tell me about that
from
newsletter
Wally.
of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
Okay.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
So apparently I cannot really grab me this thing. Inspect the display case.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Ah, tiny writing. You know what that means? It means I gotta use this to see the tiny writing.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
But Seriously, why?
It makes things look bigger.
Makes things look bigger. What am I supposed to do with it then?
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Talk to the
It's a working
parrot,
parrot.
I guess.
I shouldn't bother it.
No, why?
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother
In that
it.
case, quietly
The
open.
display case is locked.
Dang it. If only I could actually see that text, but for some reason, my monocle is not working. Am I gonna need like another monocle, I wonder? I don't even know.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too
Still
tiny
too
to
tiny
read.
to read. Yes, I'm gonna have to figure that out somehow. Alright, can I go to the back room here, I wonder? Oh, I can! And look at that, we got a trivia card. Awesome. As I was saying, I'm not gonna answer this one because I'm probably not gonna be able to do it. The Mad Monkey was, and again, I'm probably not gonna know the answer, so I'm just gonna hold on to it and answer them
It's
later
cracker
on.
mix. Some assembly required.
Take it. Alright, perfect. We got ourselves some cracker mix, but apparently I gotta make this one somehow.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
How do I make it? It doesn't tell me how to make it. Because I'm probably gonna need it for the parrot in the museum, right? But how do you even do it? Alright, anyway, nothing over here that we need, unfortunately. So, if I do try to give it to the parrot...
It doesn't seem interested.
Yeah, because I gotta make it. What else do we have here?
What you're working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Crossword puzzle.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think we can actually do anything about it at the moment. So, what I'm going to try to do... since we also cannot go in the forest without a map... Let me make my way over here. Let me go back to the high street. Meanwhile, only Chuck's ship. There we go. Are we just about to see Chuck? Yes, we are. Look at him.
Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations
Oh,
to
man,
set
he
sail
looks
are
amazing.
almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint,
Cinnamon and monkey blood.
an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
One less lashing.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Awesome. Man, the animations are really good though. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I kept on seeing a lot of these very strange graffiti around town. I have a feeling I'm gonna need
sort
them.
of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need them eventually. So we do have a locksmith over here by the looks of it. Okay. We got the jailhouse. Apparently this place, the church, is broken
Aw,
down.
This is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Alright, buddy. We have another one here. Look at that. Another
Looks
weird
like
graffiti.
a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
And we do have an old woman all the way to the top. Now, hold up. Before I'm going to keep on checking this place out, as I was saying, let me make my way to Wally here, as I want to see if I can get a... Oh, wait. He's got another one. Take it.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
So now we have 2 monocles. So that's going to probably be enough for me to see the numbers on that save. I get it now. Alright, let's have a chat with Wally.
Hey, Wally.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop
I'm
from.
looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Ah. So maybe I'm supposed to grab a sliver of the wood from the cook's mop?
Bye.
I wonder, because I definitely don't have any pieces of wood at the moment, right? I mean... Untangle the string... Carry the frog... I definitely don't have any pieces of wood on me, so never mind. Let's get out of here. There's a piece of wood here, but it's probably not the one that I need. Oh, look at that! So many symbols
What kind of person would
everywhere.
just paint on a wall like that?
As I was saying, I'm probably gonna need to do something
Elaine
about
would
these
never have stood for this when she was governor.
symbols.
This place has kind of gone downhill.
Is that the time?
Oh, yeah. That clock has been broken for decades now.
Oh, never mind.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
And this lady has closing down all the shops, unfortunately. Alright, so as I was saying, let me see if I can get myself a sliver of the wood. If I can just... Oh, wait! What the heck? Who is this guy?
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
I kind of love it. I kind of love it that every single time we're leaving this place and coming back, we're getting new pirates showing up. Not bad at all. Apparently, I gotta make this guy food, but it's not my job. Anyway. So, what's happening here? Let's see. Let me first of all try to get me a piece of the
Stay
mop.
away from my mop.
Did I get a piece of the mop? No. Let me use the knife to try to carve
Stay
a
away
piece.
from my mop.
I have a feeling I gotta get this guy to be busy though, because it doesn't like I can really get myself a piece of his mop. So let me chat with him.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse, Marlin is here.
Who is that guy?
A customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
What did he say he had the dish he wants to make?
Where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the mansion to see what kind of food he needs.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Look behind you.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads. But I can't think about that right now.
Okay. Can I ask you about the mop I need to make?
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
You remember how to find the mop handle tree? And what kind of wood did you say
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
So I guess I'm gonna have to figure
Thanks.
that out. Alright, well, nothing we can do here then. I'm definitely gonna have to bring this guy a recipe so that he can cook that for this fella. Fancy candle.
Fancy.
I cannot grab it though. Alright, in that case. As I was saying, let me make my way to, I guess, this brand new area. And let me try to read this.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Alright, what about the old lady? Can I chat with her?
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Huh. Are these tips she's giving me?
Things. are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
I don't know if I'm even getting anything from her, to be honest. But what about the back alley here? Okay. Oh, I see a card. There we go. Another trivia cards. And again, as I was saying, I'm not going to answer it just because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to know the answer. How many named books are there in the mansion bookshelf? Oh my god. I got no clue. Definitely going to have to look into that because I don't really know the answers.
It seems to be stuck closed.
So how am I going to open this up? Can I open it up with this?
I skipped school the day they taught lockpicking.
Yeah. So that is not going to work then. All right, let's get out of here. Next up, you know what? Let me go into the locksmith area.
Hi there.
Look at this guy.
Hi,
Never seen this one before.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
All right. Can you really make keys and
Can
stuff?
you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Okay, so maybe if I bring the serial number from the museum, maybe then I can tell her to make me the lock.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Gotcha.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
All right.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Exactly. And guess what? I may just have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
All right, buddy. Let's see. Who's the old lady in the window?
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
A lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together. So maybe I'm gonna have to chat with her about something like that in the future. How well do you know Whitey Bones?
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Huh.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
All right, I think I got it.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Okay, we'll try. Now, let me try something. Can I maybe combine these two monocles together?
One monocle is good. Two
it
is
did.
better.
There we go.
This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better since I stuck them together.
All right, ask about the elegant book.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Oh, okay. Is this a treasure map?
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
Okay, what about this one?
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Dang it, I really want one.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I guess I'm gonna have to make my own crackers then, eh?
What's this key?
No,
That
I already
one
asked
is
about
only
this.
for
What about this one?
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Wait, what? How would that work?
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
And what is that?
It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
And why do you got it there?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Alright, well, I think we are kind of there here, unless I'm gonna get myself the code, of course, and then bring it back to her so that she can actually reproduce my key, right? Let's see what that is.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Not a bad name at all. Alright, so, we know that. As I was saying, let me make my way back inside the, oh, this is not how you go to the forest? Oh no, this is how you go to the mansion. But I think if I go through here... There we go, we go back here. Let's go back to the museum as I was saying. Let me go inside and try to get me the key. And now that we have the magnifying glass, let's see if I can get the codes.
Crystal clear.
There we go.
I'll just write that down.
Huh. So the code is...
This is the one for the museum display case.
Oh, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have multiple key codes.
Pirate Times. Editor, Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized gene.
I get it. Now, of course, I'm probably gonna get myself the key, right? For, that place. But the problem is... I'm most definitely not gonna be able to get inside there with the pirate, or with the parrots protecting it. So, let me just give this one...
Hi.
To her.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
There we go. We got it. Awesome. Alright, so if I go into the inventory, it's gonna say that this one is the museum key. Awesome. Alright, we figured it out. Perfect. We're gonna need so many codes around here then, eh? But first, let me go inside the jail. I'm guessing this is where Stan is gonna be. Yes, it is.
Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
This guy's in jail
And
again.
Stan! Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
New art style?
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Love it. Now, what I'm noticing is that there are two locks in here, right? There's this one and this one. This one looks intact, while this one kind of looks broken down, which probably means it's not going to have the code visible anymore, so I'm not going to be able to make this key.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Alright.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Oh, man. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna do my best, I guess. But first, let me look at the log.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Exactly. So maybe I can actually use the monocles to see the codes. That means I'm gonna be able to free this guy out.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
There we go. But I'm pretty sure the serial number for this lock is not gonna be
here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean
it's not gonna be visible.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Oh, man, I knew it.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna get Stan out of here with the lock.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. It says jail rules. 1.
Only
no
one
escaping.
rule? Alright, I guess only one rule. Ah, there was a trivia card there. I didn't even see it.
How's your day going?
Hold up, buddy. Hold up. How many dead pirates are in the abandoned camp on Terror Island? I got no clue again. Oh, man.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
All right, let me have a chat with Stan then.
Hey,
It has been a
Stan.
long time
there,
since we
son.
chat with this guy. Sorry to see you in the jail.
Sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Well, I was really hoping to buy a ship
I
from
was
you.
really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
All right. Well, what did you do to get
What did
in
you do
jail?
that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
All right. Well, what exactly did you do?
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now,
What is that?
naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Did you used to have a law practice?
Didn't you used to have a law practice?
Yeah, that
or
is
something?
correct. He did,
Used to,
from what I remember.
But I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners
man.
call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
All right, buddy. Well, would it help if I broke you out?
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, I guess we're not gonna have to break him out then. Are you sure?
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my
there we
time
go.
here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush.
Ah,
If
we know
you
exactly what
happen
that
to be
is.
Passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Problem is, he might need to give me some keys or something to open that up.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well,
Exactly.
don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
What the heck?
I'm going
Are
after
you
the secret
serious?
of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115.
All right, buddy.
See you
Well,
later.
I guess see you later. Interesting. I was really actually expecting me to get him out of that place, but before we're going to do anything, let me go back to this
Welcome
fella.
back.
Hello.
Cheers, buddy. And let me give you this code.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same
Huh.
kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
All right, perfect. Got ourselves what we needed. Next up, let me try to break out this fella from the prison. Hey, buddy. I'm back. I'm back. So we're gonna get Otis out, right? This one is for the jail.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan,
I hope you get acquitted. Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
All right. Can I go inside the empty
I'll stay
cell?
on this side of the bars, just in case.
No.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Let me try this key
No
with
thanks.
him.
I'm about to be
No.
acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Uh-huh. All right. Never mind then. In that case, I'm not going to try, buddy.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
Let me get out of here. I think we are completely done on this side. So next up, what I'm going to do, of course, go and have a little bit of chat with the governor. Right over here at the governor's mansion. Now, it doesn't like we can go to the back of it, though. Which we could definitely do in the past.
Carla.
Look at this place. Whoa.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Of course, she's the one that taught us all those crazy moves, right? Come on, buddy.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
I mean, of course, we've been friends, right? Back in the days. You should never have given up being a
You should
swordmaster.
never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is. But there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that. But it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Well, I've come for a recipe.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island then.
For the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I know. Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
All right. The mansion hasn't changed much.
The mansion hasn't changed much.
That's for
Elaine's
sure.
style is
It
still
definitely looks
everywhere.
the same.
Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I get it. Oh man, I love this place. And as I was actually fighting with her, I noticed another trivia card. There we go. And this one is, let's see. The ghost chicken with digestive trouble is called Lola, Molly, Madison, Polly. Can I go back? Aha, so you can actually not answer them if you don't know the answer just yet. I'm definitely going to try to collect as many as I can before I do anything and answer them anymore, because I am definitely going to have to look into them a little bit more if I want to try to answer them all. Of course, I've already missed a few, so we're definitely not going to be able to get the full achievement here, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, that being said, this is going to be the end of another episode of Return to the Monkey Island. When we come back to the next one, we're going to explore the mansion here a little bit more, see what else we're going to have to do, and I think there are going to be some ingredients at the back here, a recipe or something like that. Yeah, look at that, ingredients by Barbie LaFlay. So maybe that's what I need, not sure. But as I was saying, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.